Hi Skate Pals, I'm Elizabeth from Geek Girl Skates, and in this video I'm bringing you 5 skills and tricks you can do at the skate park if you've only just started your skate journey or if you've been skating for a while but haven't had a chance to explore the skate park yet. All of these tricks can be done without knowing how to stall or drop in on the coping, and you should already be comfortable with skating forwards, backwards, and stopping on the flat ground.
Skating is fun, but don't forget it can be dangerous too. I always recommend that skaters wear a helmet along with knee and elbow pads, plus wrist guards. These won't prevent every injury, but they will help.
I'm filming this video from a skate park in County Durham. That's in northeast England. It's a small village called Bear Park, and this is a fantastic concrete park. There's loads of little features, and I think it's really great for beginners because there's so many different things you can work on here. Okay, the first skill we're going to look at is rolling down a ramp.
This is a really useful skill to have for outdoor skating in general because not all paths are going to be flat.
Okay, so when I'm approaching ramps, I like to keep my knees nice and bent, and I take a staggered stance. So my lead foot, in this case it's my right foot, is in front, and I'm going to hold this position the entire way down. You want bent knees because that means you're less likely to fall, and if you do, it's a shorter distance to fall. And you want to hold it the entire way down because if you were to stand up, you're probably going to lose balance and fall backwards. So I'm going to approach this ramp, staggered stance, bent knees, and I'm just going to hold this position the entire way down.
It's really important that you hold a low staggered stance until you roll out at the bottom of the ramp and then stand up slowly afterwards, as otherwise you will risk falling backwards.
Once you're confident going down the ramp forwards, you can build this up and throw in some variations and just get confident doing this in different ways so you don't even have to think about it.
What I would suggest is that you approach the ramp with a little bit of speed and then build this up until you can do it faster and faster. Try adding a little hop at the top of the ramp too, and this will get you some more speed. You can also go down backwards or in a side surf stance. Remember to have fun with it, and this will really help to build your confidence.
Our second skill is learning how to pump the transition. This is really key and will help you to build up other skate park tricks. A half pipe is a really good feature to practice this in because you can practice pumping going forwards as well as going backwards or fakie. So to do this, you're going to want to keep a split stance and nice soft knees. These are your shock absorbers, and this will help you keep your balance and not fall forwards or backwards. I'm going to approach the transition by skating forwards a little bit, and I'm going to do a little pop motion. So you should be down here, and then I'm going to go down and up for a little pop with soft knees, not completely straight. And then I'm going to come back down, and then when I get to the back rear transition, I'm going to do another little down and up pop motion. It's really key that you're not coming up like this because you'll fall forward or backwards. You just want to keep a nice low stance and do a little pop, pop. Okay, so I'm going to skate forward, get a little speed, and do a pop, 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 pop. And once you're feeling confident, you can build up your speed so you're going higher on the transition and just keep that pop. Make sure that when you're going fakie, you're looking over your shoulder. And this means that that rear transition won't sneak up on you. If you're comfortable using your toe stops, you can use them to give a little boost. Pop. 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 So just keep practicing this until it's a fluid motion. It's kind of like swinging on a swing set, and when you pump your legs to make yourself go higher. And so once you get into the rhythm of it, it should feel really smooth.
Staying in a low staggered stance is really key to pumping, but it can also be really exhausting, especially if you have soft wheels. Don't forget to take a break once in a while and then just keep practicing.
Now that you've started to learn how to roll down ramps and pump the transition, you can start to throw in some little tricks, even if you don't have them perfect yet. One of the first tricks that I suggest people start with is a toe-stop stall on either the ramp or on the transition. If you're not comfortable yet walking on your toe steps, I would suggest starting with just some basic walking motions like this, just like you're wearing some high-heeled shoes. Get used to that. You can start to throw in some little bounces. This shouldn't hurt your feet, so if it's hurting your toes or your feet, then stop. Once you're confident walking on your toe stops, then you can start to do it on a ramp or a transition. So I'm going to gently roll up to this transition here and just give a little hop. Okay, so I'm gonna roll up, hop onto my toe stops and down. Make sure you're keeping a staggered stance with your feet for stability, and bend those knees because these are your shock absorbers. So from here, roll up, stop, and back down. Make sure you're looking behind you when you're going back fakie so that you don't roll into other skaters or into other features. So I'm going to roll forward, hop, and back down. Like I said, feel free to practice this on a ramp instead of a transition if you want to get the hang of it on there first.
Keep practicing this until you can control your feet and your stall. As you build it up, you can challenge yourself to stall higher up on the transition as you get closer to the coping. Then you can start to try some different toe-stop stall variations, and I've shown a few of those here.
Another trick you can do is just a little hop on the ramp straight up in the air. Same with any other scale or trick, we want to keep a nice staggered stance and nice soft knees. I'm going to roll up to the ramp and I'm just going to give a little hop.
Keeping your knees bent as you approach the apex of the transition will mean that you have somewhere to go when you jump. A low staggered stance will help keep your balance when you take off and when you land again on the transition. As with toe stop stalls, you can also do this trick on the ramp as well.
Another cool trick you can do is a lateral hop, and that just means jumping from one side to the other side. So you can go left to right or right to left. Similar to some of the other skills and tricks, we're going to approach the transition with a staggered stance, nice soft knees. We're going to roll up the ramp and jump to either the left or the right.
If you're struggling to get that lateral hop movement, just try practicing this move on the flat ground, just wearing shoes first, and this will help you get a feel for it. A low staggered stance is really essential to get that movement in your jump. You can also practice this hop on a ramp rather than on the transition if you prefer. Thanks for watching this video. I hope this helps all the new skaters out there find their feet at the skate park. Please remember that everyone learns at their own pace and it's about your skate journey. By this, I mean, don't compare your journey with that of other skaters you might see on Instagram or at the park. Let me know in the comments if this video helps you and if you would like another video with 5 more skate park tricks for beginners. If you would like to support this YouTube channel, something that's really easy to do and doesn't cost you anything is to like this video and subscribe to Geek Girl Skates. I've also added a couple of links in the description below with other ways you can support this channel, including Geek Girl Skate stickers and t-shirts. That's all for now, and keep roller skating!